vast, unforgiving expanse of the ocean, the modern cargo ship MV Noorjahaan cut a solitary figure. A relentless storm raged, cloaking the vessel in a shroud of thick, swirling fog. Heavy waves crashed against its hull, and a biting, cold wind howled through the rigging. Only the dim, flickering emergency lights offered a sparse, unsettling glow, casting long, dancing shadows across the deck. The air was thick with an ominous tension, a prelude to the unknown horrors lurking beneath the surface. Suddenly, the ship's radar screen, a beacon of modern technology, began to blip erratically. A massive, unidentified object appeared on the display, looming directly in their path. The crew on the bridge exchanged nervous glances, their faces illuminated by the green glow of the instruments. The object was too large to be a natural formation, too silent to be another vessel. A chilling sense of dread began to permeate the air as the captain ordered a change of course, but it was too late. As the Noorjahaan pressed onward, the dense fog began its slow, agonizing retreat, peeling back like a veil to reveal an impossible sight. There, emerging from the swirling mist, was an ancient, broken, and utterly derelict vessel. It was the Sundora Queen, a ghost ship lost to the sea 40 years prior, now resurrected from its watery grave. Its wooden deck was splintered and cracked, its tattered sails hung like decaying shrouds, and the entire ship appeared perpetually wet, dripping seawater from every corroded surface. Upon the Sundora Queen's decayed deck, ghostly silhouettes stood motionless, their forms barely discernible through the mist. These shadowy figures, with lank, wet hair floating eerily in the air, possessed pale, translucent faces. Where eyes should have been, there were only hollow, dark holes, voids that seemed to stare into the very soul. They were the spectral crew, forever bound to their cursed vessel, their silent presence a chilling testament to their watery demise. Inside the modern cargo ship, the MV Noorjahaan, a different kind of terror began to unfold. Lights flickered violently, plunging corridors into momentary darkness before sputtering back to life. Alarms malfunctioned, emitting piercing, discordant wails that echoed through the steel halls. An eerie, drifting sea mist, cold and damp, began to seep into the ship's interior, snaking through the ventilation systems and filling every passageway with its chilling embrace. The silence that followed the alarms was even more terrifying. Footsteps echoed through the empty corridors, though no living soul was present. The sound was distinct, heavy, as if someone was walking just out of sight. Then, with a slow, agonizing creak, a heavy metal door began to open, as if pushed by invisible hands. The sound reverberated, a chilling symphony of dread, confirming that they were no longer alone on the vast, dark ocean. A lone sailor, flashlight beam shaking, ventured into the encroaching fog on the deck. His breath hitched as a spectral figure materialized before him. It was a ghostly woman, clad in a soaked white sari, her long, wet hair obscuring her face. Water dripped continuously from her form, pooling at her feet. She raised a hand, pointing towards the ghost ship, and whispered in a deep, distorted voice, a chilling plea from the depths of the abyss. "Give our ship back." The ghost ship, Sundora Queen, continued its relentless approach, its decaying hull almost scraping against the modern cargo ship. As it drew closer, spectral hands began to appear on the walls of the Noorjahaan, leaving wet, ghostly handprints everywhere. It was as if hundreds of drowned souls, desperate and vengeful, were trying to climb aboard, their icy touch marking the ship for its impending doom. The air grew heavy with the scent of salt and decay. Inside, the terror escalated. Dramatic close-ups revealed the shaking flashlights of the crew, their beams dancing wildly across the walls. Terrified faces, contorted in fear, were momentarily illuminated before plunging back into shadow. Water began to drip from the ceiling, not just condensation, but a steady, chilling stream. Long, unnatural shadows stretched and writhed, mimicking unseen horrors, as the ship groaned under the weight of its spectral invaders. The climax arrived with a horrifying inevitability. The ghost ship, Sundora Queen, merged with the cargo ship, its ancient timbers grinding against modern steel. With a final, agonizing groan, all on the MV Noorjahaan completely died out, plunging the entire vessel into absolute darkness. Then, an unnerving silence descended, profound and absolute, broken only by the gentle lapping of waves against the hull. The battle was over, and the ocean had claimed another victim. As dawn broke, painting the sky with muted, icy blues, a wide cinematic scene revealed the vast, empty ocean. The ghost ship, Sundora Queen, now seemed to be slowly dissolving, vanishing into the lingering mist, leaving no trace of its spectral encounter. The MV Noorjahaan, once a symbol of modern maritime power, was left drifting empty, a silent testament to the horrors it had endured. Its journey, and the lives of its crew, had ended in the cold embrace of the deep. Some ships never stop sailing, even after death.